What's the origin of that name? I haven't heard it before.
It's a combination.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What does it, what is a full,
I come from Venezuela.
okay.
Okay. When my mother is
I have a friend that is called Laye. It's
Laila.
also a traditional Venezuelan name.
No, no es traditional name. It's
Okay,
a
okay, okay.
combination to words to
Two words. So your
yes,
full name is not Laila. It's a combination of
yes.
what names?
I don't know.
Ah, okay, 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 okay.
My mother read book Indian book
Yes.
and choose the name
Oh my
there.
gosh, this is so
Yes,
original.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My mother, I was born in the United States. I was born in San Francisco. My
yes,
mother's Spanish, and
sí,
she thought that
yes,
it would be very good to be on good terms with two of her brothers, with her brother Ricardo and her brother
mhm,
Antonio. So my name is Ricardo Antonio, but nobody
yes,
calls me that because
yes,
who can say Ricardo Antonio in English? So
yes,
everybody calls me
yes,
Ricky. This is
yes,
why
yes.
everybody calls me Ricky. Okay,
Okay,
so let's start. You said that you're a dental hygienist, and
yes,
this is a really interesting job. But I'm sure that all of the people that are that are in the course, not everybody knows the different professions, and this is what one of the things I wanted to talk about: specialities and kinds of works that you can have in the dental business. Uh, I was teaching English to dental professionals for a very long time. I was working for Sanitas Dental, and I was teaching them English in their central offices. Um,
mhm,
and what I've seen is that in Spain, the health system, the general health system,
yes,
is mostly public,
yes,
and the private sector is growing, but it's still not as big as the public sector. I think that in places like Madrid, it's maybe 50%, but in other places, like for example, the Basque Country, it's only 10% of the offering. The dental business, however, is the exact opposite. The
mhm,
dental business is like maybe 5% public services. Very few services are offered. Maybe if you want to take out a wisdom tooth, una muela del
Wis-
juicio,
sí, wisdom tooth, yes,
or you can go to the public system. You can go to your social security medical clinic and get an appointment. But in general, 95% of the work is private, no?
yes, yes, it's very expensive.
Yes. So do you
Yes,
work in the private sector, I guess?
yes, yes.
Okay.
The Bordon clinics.
Sorry, what's the name?
I'm working in a dental clinic named Bordon Clinic.
Bordon, like Bordon, like this.
Bordon Clinic is town de Madrid,
Uh-huh.
Tirso de Molina.
Ah, it's in Tirso Molina. Okay, so
Yes,
it's very centric, no?
yes, yes,
Do you live in the center of Madrid?
yes.
Ah,
No, I'm living in Canillejas.
oh my God, so you have to go
Yes,
all every day, you have
it's
to cross
farther.
Madrid?
It's farther. Yes,
It's
yes,
far away. Okay,
yes.
so is the Bordon Clinic a single clinic business, or does it have several clinics?
Sorry.
Is it a single clinic?
Yes, single clinic.
Okay, because one of the things that I saw is that there are big companies, and I was saying a few, Sanitas,
Yes,
Vislas.
the clinic is private. And also accept some insurance.
So it accepts, for example, DKV or
Yes,
I don't know.
DKV, Adeslas, no.
No, because Adedas and Sanitas
Sanitas,
normally have their
no.
their own chain, no?
Sanitas, no.
This is called these companies, these private health companies that are going into the business. Now, Maria, I'll be with you in a second. I'm just talking to Laira about her business because I love these topics. They're so interesting. These health providers have
Yes.
they want to create their own network, su propia red.
Yes. Yes. DKV also.
DKV is also opening their own clinics. So it's
Two.
normally considered an insurance company, but as you're saying, they're migrating towards opening their own clinics because they see the money, no? I guess they see
Yes.
that it's more
Yes.
rentable. How do you say rentable? Profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me stop for a second and let me say hello. I think it's Maria Luengo, no? Maria, hello. How are you, Maria?
How are you? I'm fine.
I thought you weren't going to connect today. Didn't you send me an email before?
No, I didn't send you an email.
Ah, okay. Somebody sent me an email telling me I'm not going to be able to connect today. And I said, okay, no problem.
That's not
This
me.
is
No.
so it wasn't you. It wasn't you. And Irene, this is your first class also, like Laila. Irene?
Yes, it's my first class.
How are you? Okay, so I already know Maria, and she was telling us a lot of interesting things about herself. Let me. I guess that Laida knows because she watched the recording of the first class. If I'm not mistaken, Maria is living in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
She's very big on Arabic. She's able to communicate in Arabic, and she's repurposing her career towards psychology. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating the diversity in this course. I thought I was going to get like people from hospitals and we get all kinds of professionals connecting. So it's fascinating. Thank you very much. Irene, what about yourself? Can you tell us a little bit about what you do inside the health the system? And again, if you want to, you can open your camera, open your mics, just we can have a conversation.
Well, I am a pharmacist, but now I am studying a postgraduate degree in pharmacovigilance.
In pharmaco?
Vigilance.
I didn't hear you well.
Pharmacovigilance.
Vigilance.
Yes.
What does that mean?
You have to consider the risk benefit balance.
So it's you are the that kind of professional would be the ones that write the prospects and decide if a new drug is good for the market or if it's too dangerous, the side effects.
Yes.
Exactly. I love that. Okay,
and
very
clinical
good.
trials.
Okay. So you've already finished pharmacy and you're studying a post degree.
Yeah.
Where are you taking the post degree?
CECIF.
Okay. And how long is it? Is it 1 year?
No, 6 months.
Okay. So it's a master's, no?
It's a postgraduate degree. It is only 30 credits.
Okay. So it's okay. I don't know why it's telling me that if I want to talk in Spanish. No, I don't want to talk in Spanish. Thank you very much. A post degree that is 30 credits. So it's not very much. No, it should take you like a semester, or how long is it going to take you?
6 months.
Yes, exactly, a semester. Okay, fantastic. That's interesting. Well, I'm so lucky because I was preparing cases because we're going to talk about body parts, and I don't know if you had had a look at the presentation that I shared with you. I I wanted to prepare practical cases because I wanted to put the class in your hands and for you to talk about it. And I was like specifically looking for some related to psychology. I think that a pharmacist has like so much general knowledge about drugs and medicines that they're going to be able to add to all of the conversations. But I also, by pure chance, uh, also selected. I got a case of dental health because I thought it's also a facet of health professionals, the same as psychology. We normally don't tend to think of them. When we talk about health professionals, we're all, the general public, I mean, people that aren't health professionals, we would normally think about doctors and nurses, and there's so much more. There's psychologists, there's dental professionals, there's pharmacists, and all of that ecosystem, I think, is interested in understanding the vocabulary that goes into all of this situation. My experience and my expertise and what I thought I was going to get is mostly with doctors, but I have no doctors in this class, so we're going to have to improvise, and I love that because that's so fun. It's always much better to improvise. My boss was asking me for a screenshot, so Light, I'm going to take a screenshot of you, and they're going to use it on social media. Is that okay? Can I do that? Do I have your permission? They're going to.
It's okay.
Okay, let me see if I can. Because he wants to publish it. I don't know exactly where on social media, or I guess on X and on Facebook where they put it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I have that. Let me see. Is everything okay? Everything's taken. So going back to this, Maria, how was this interim period of 3 weeks? What are you up to? Tell me a little bit about your studies in psychology, what you're doing, what you find more engaging, and what you find a little bit less interesting to study.
Okay, now, for example, I start the subject psychological evaluation, and it's so complicated, has many reports, even has law, and I have no idea before. I
but
thought it was something
that's very
easier.
interesting because it means you're going to learn a lot about new areas, no?
Yeah, but I think it was easier, like let's say the practical moment when you are with the patient, that has so many work behind. I'm surprised, really. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the name of it?
Psychological evaluation.
Psychological evaluation. I thought you had said ecological evaluation. I said, what's the connection?
Yeah, I lost my voice.
I don't get the connection there. Okay, psychological evaluation. Okay, I just write these things down. The other day we were talking to Anna about perfusionism, psychological evaluation. I'm sure we can find something that's worth sharing that we can all benefit from. Let me see. I'm recording this board. There we go. Okay. And Irene, you're in pharmacy and you're studying pharmacovigilance. What kind of subjects do you have?
It has a lot of statistics. That is
So it's very
challenging.
mathematical or a lot of.
Yeah, because you have to compare side effects. Is important, the statistic, and then you have how to write the reports and how to use the databases of the Vigilance, that is the web of the IMA.
I remember that when I was a child, and that this is going to it's not too much of a shocker. It's going to reveal that I'm very old. I remember that when I went to the doctor, when I went to the pediatrician with my mom, and my mom she was always very worried that I was a sickly kid, and She was always, I don't remember in English, I don't remember in Spanish this word. People that fear that they have a certain disease or a certain illness. Do you remember that word? Very similar in English and in Spanish, but I just can't think of the word right now.
Hipocondriaco.
Yes, hypochondriac. My mother had a very strange form of hypochondria, which was basically that her hypochondria was directed to me. And she took me to the doctor and she says, I think my son has tuberculosis. This is a real conversation that I had at a pediatrician. And I don't know why. She would come up with very, very strange diseases that she thought that I had. And I remember that the doctor was very, very patient. I guess it's one of the things that you have to be when you listen to people of different sorts that are telling you different things. And Irene, he would turn around and pick up from a shelf the vademecum. And I remember I saw that word and I was very fascinated by that word. It was basically the Wikipedia of medicines. Is it still a thing, or does this not exist anymore? And it's simply
yes,
the internet.
Yes, it is still existing, but now there are another databases that where you can find the medications quickly.
Okay. Let me correct you on the pronunciation. It's database.
Database.
You
Okay.
can say database, but I think database is easier for you because it has the same sound twice. Whenever I put something in these lines, it means how you pronounce it. And the CH in English, very frequently there's going to be CHs that come from Greek, and they're going to be pronounced K all the time, for example, in architecture. Okay, so how do you decide whether a drug is valid? Because I guess it's something that happens at the European level, wouldn't it? Or does it happen on the Spanish level and then there's another European barrier? I know that the American.
It depends on the type of medication, but nowadays it is normally regulated by the EMA, the European Agency of Medication.
Okay.
And it's a European level.
It's then how would it be in English? It would be EMA.
EMA.
European Medical Association. No.
EMA.
EMA.
Yeah.
European Medicine Association, or what does it stand for?
European Medical Association. Yeah.
European Medical Association. I had no idea. I'm looking that up as we talk. European Medicines Agency. Okay. European Medicines
Medicine
Agency. Okay, and where is this? In Brussels or in Strasbourg, I would guess, no?
What I
where is the headquarters? Normally, European things are in Brussels or in Strasbourg.
In the Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands. It's not in either. Brussels.